now we're going to go to Q&A. If people would like to turn on their videos, they are welcome. I'm going to stop screen sharing. And I suggest that you go to gallery view. I'm gallery view, there you go. And and you can all, I'm gonna, let's see, ask all to unmute, okay. And allow participants to start video, okay. All right. So, hi everybody, and if you have, I've just realized I can't tell how many people there are. Oh yeah, we have 12 participants, but only six are showing here. And so welcome. Does anybody have any questions? Jonathan?
That was really nice, guys. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep, yep.
All right, yes. Cool. So no, I thought Raya, what I was impressed with was that, what was that object that was you know, in a flower shop? I never saw that before. I didn't, what was the material?
Plastic milk jugs or water jugs.
What did you do? Like you really manipulated them, huh?
I took them on the roof and I blowtorched them.
Raya, I never knew this about.
You have seen them. You've been to my place. I'll show you.
But I don't know. I have never seen them. I don't know.
Yeah. You just
where, I mean, is it a big piece? Is that like how big is you? Yeah, go get it.
Here's one.
Oh, is that the one?
There's a bunch.
I thought it was like human size. I swear to God, I was like, oh my God, this is like.
No, because the picture was taken in that shelf that I have.
Yeah, but I thought it was like a big sculpture. It's nice.
You know my shelf, so it fits in one of these.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Wow.
And actually, the first time I showed them was an exact same shelf thing in a window at a former establishment on 7th Avenue here in Park Slope.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Dara, that was nice to see. Like it was nice to see all that. You're working like I like where you're going now. Like it seems like you're really going back to drawing. You know, going back to which is you're good at. So, you know.
Yeah, I was missing oil painting, but the sculptures were taking up so much space that I was like, maybe I need to work flatter again. But I think it's really exciting to kind of be at the beginning of something and not really know where you're going with it quite yet, but it's also a little nerve-wracking. But I do know that like when I started looking back at everything, no matter what I do, I'm seeing that I just have to trust that there is some kind of continuity through all of it, even if I don't see it at the time.
There is though, I think, yeah. Right, Dara's show like a year and a half ago was the last show before the whole shutdown. And it was like this is really happening, and we were like, and it was so. But I'll always remember that show because because it was so good, and it was also the last time we were in an art show until just recently,
Yeah, the opening night was the closing of the country.
The closing of the country, yeah. I know. Remember we went to the last night at the Blue Ribbon. Remember that? It was like it was all of a last nights of everything. Yeah, it was good.
I thought it was interesting though when I was doing that show. It was Oracular Shrines was the name of it, and it was on. I purposely did it on Friday the 13th because that was a sacred day back in the paganist time, and it was like very connected to nature, and my work was kind of about the power of nature. And then this pandemic hit, and I was thinking to myself, in a way, how appropriate the whole thing was to actually happen on Friday the 13th when I'm having this show about how nature is so much bigger than we all are, and we can't control it, and it's like on this other level. And it was a bit ironic, but a bit appropriate at the same time.
Right. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Any other questions? We have, it's interesting, we have 12 people listening, but only 6 showing. Anybody, even without showing, can ask a question.
Steve, can you hear me? It's Robin.
Yes, I can hear you.
Well, I tried to turn on my video and it says that you've turned it off and I can't override you.
Oh, well, that's not nice. Here we
Just
go.
letting you know.
Allow, no, I can't turn on your video, but I thought I told everyone they could. Hold on a second. Allow participants to start video. Try again.
Unable to start video. You can't start your video because the host has stopped it.
Well,
I don't
I've been
know.
accused of a lot of things, but that one, let me see here.
No, I'm here.
Okay. Well, sorry, folks, to have the technical talk, but I learned that Zoom has wisely not permitted a host to turn on videos because it could be embarrassing if you turned on somebody's video. It's frustrating, but all I can do is say it says I've allowed participants to start video. So, well, I'll undo it and then do it again. See what happens. Okay, give it a shot. Ask to start video. There we go. Hey.
Wait,
Oh,
there.
There you are.
I'll go turn on a light.
Yeah, right. After all that, you didn't even have the light on. There
And
you
you
go.
guys didn't tell me my lights were all weird. I don't have that lighting here.
So,
Okay, there you go.
yeah. Did you have a
Hi,
question
Robin.
besides the insults you hurled my way?
No. That was it. I totally enjoyed it. It was great.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Raya, I have a question. One of your pieces you said you did in Costa Rica and it was looking up. I don't remember what the title was. Is that the title of it?
Up, yeah. I didn't
yeah.
do it there. I did it from a photograph or just from my head. Yeah.
What was that? Is it abstract or was it like choral or what were you looking up at? Was it, what were you referring to?
I was in the water and the rocks were actually like kind of like overhang in the water. So it was kind of my interpretation of what I was seeing. It wasn't exactly,
Okay,
but it was how I saw it.
right, yeah, because
Oh, we're frozen somehow.
it's a new sky and having all this color of the coral on the sides, it reminds me of whether you intended that or not. It's really beautiful.
I like both your work a lot. This is like a double header for me.
Dara, it was really interesting to see the egg appear so early on in your life.
Yeah, it's
When
bizarre.
you're putting the show together, did it kind of all just kind of click for you? You're like, oh, this is not that recent.
It was really just when I was putting it together for this interview. Yeah, I didn't realize it until I was kind of looking back through it all. And then you could see it like in the very first one with the rock shape.
Yeah,
And
you saw it from
yeah.
all the early ones. Yeah, isn't it interesting when that happens? You're like, because you're not thinking about your whole life as you've had a whole life of art, but all of a sudden you're putting this together. You're like, oh, I've been doing this for years. Like you think this is all new, but it's like it's been around, it's been following you.
Yeah, I hope I live a long time so I can see what things will happen in the future.
All right. Any more questions? Otherwise, we'll wrap it up. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. This is
Thanks, guys. It was nice to
this is our
see
fifth one.
Thank you
I'm going
so
to try to do at least
That
one
was
more
awesome.
before I start traveling. We'll see.
Thank you for
And, we'll
hosting,
take it from
Steve.
there.
You're a great host.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
You make it easy. You guys were great. Okay. Good
You
night,
can be a
everybody.
talk show host, Steve. You ever think about doing that?
There you go. All right, and thank you live from New York. Parksville Winter Terrace artists.
That's right.
Be the next Jeopardy, what is it
There you
called? Host.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.